Welcome, my dear Taurus. Welcome to this family. What I'm about to share with you today is not something ordinary. This is the message you've been waiting to hear for a long time. Let's be honest, your journey up to this point has been full of struggle. You've been let down so many times, carried so much pain, that there were moments you genuinely wondered if anything was ever going to change. Today I'm telling you, with complete confidence, that hard season is ending for good. Something big is coming your way, something that's going to leave you genuinely stunned. You have one of the most honest, good-hearted personalities of any sign. You've always wanted the best for the people around you. Anyone who came to you for help got it, no questions asked. Your time, your money, your love, freely given. And what did you get in return? Betrayal, disrespect, tears. The very people you trusted most were the ones who hurt you the deepest. When you needed them, they disappeared. Some of the people closest to you turned into your biggest obstacles, thinking you were too gentle to ever push back. But here's what they forgot. Consequences don't always make noise on the way in, but they land hard. The people who took advantage of your kindness are about to find that out. Everything lining up around you right now, the timing, the momentum, is pointing toward one thing: a genuine turning point. The kind that finally gets you to the place you've only ever dreamed about. The people who used to laugh at you are going to start changing their tune. The obstacles that kept showing up in your work, your business, your career, the ones that always seem to sabotage things right at the last moment, those are ending now. You've put in the work, day and night, sweat and effort, and too often you never got to see the payoff. Money would come in and just as quickly disappear. There was always some new tension at home, some new worry keeping you up at night. You'd lie there asking yourself why your luck always seemed to run out. You don't need to ask that anymore. Take a breath, let yourself smile. Real, lasting good fortune is heading straight for your door. Every tear you've shed has been noticed. All that patience, all that honesty, it's about to be repaid. Real financial stability, genuine respect, and lasting happiness are heading your way, the kind you've actually earned. All you need to do now is trust yourself and trust the process. A genuinely beautiful new chapter of your life is opening up, and the obstacles that used to trip you up are simply going to stop showing up. There are people around you who call you their closest friend, their family, sweet words to your face while quietly working against you behind your back. They've watched your progress with envy for a long time. Every time you tried something new, a new business idea, a new step forward, they found some way to pull you back down. Deep down, you probably sensed something was off more than once, but your good nature kept giving them the benefit of the doubt. That's about to change. You're developing a much sharper sense for spotting people who don't have your best interests at heart, and it won't be easy for anyone to fool you going forward. Whatever tricks they've been playing are about to backfire on them instead. You've had days where you had to think twice before spending on even the smallest things. Putting your family's needs first and quietly setting your own aside, telling yourself you'd deal with it later. That chapter is ending. Money that's been tied up somewhere or taken from you unfairly with no real hope of getting it back, that money is starting to make its way home. Financial opportunities are opening up on multiple fronts. It might come through an old project finally paying off, or a sudden win in your business. Whatever the source, the tight financial squeeze that's kept you up at night is finally leaving your life for good. Your health and peace of mind have taken a real hit too. The small arguments and tension at home, the constant low hum of unease, the unexplained fatigue, none of that was really about you. A lot of it traces back to people around you who genuinely didn't want to see you at peace. But the tide has shifted, and a real sense of protection is settling in around you and your family. The kind that's hard to break through. You're going to feel a fresh burst of energy. Waking up will feel lighter, like something heavy has finally come off your shoulders. People are going to notice a new glow in you and ask what's changed. When it comes to love, it's often felt like you've only ever come out on the losing end. You gave your whole heart to someone, sacrificed your own happiness for theirs, and they never really understood the depth of what you were offering. They just took advantage of how good-hearted you are. But fate has something different in store now. A truly special person is about to enter your life. Someone who will finally treat your quiet world with the warmth it deserves. Pay close attention here, because this person's name may start with a particular letter. This won't be an ordinary connection. This is someone who shows up with no hidden agenda, offering real love and real respect, the kind you've been quietly hoping for. If you're already in a relationship and dealing with constant friction with your partner, that tension is about to ease for good. A calm, warm atmosphere is coming back into your home, one you may not have felt in years. What I'm about to tell you might genuinely surprise you. Within the next few hours, expect 3 major, almost unbelievable shifts. The kind you'll have a hard time believing even as they happen. Some important news or a message is coming from somewhere unexpected. Something you've been waiting months, maybe years for. It might involve a stalled project, an old investment, or someone close to you. Something you assumed would never come together is about to fall into place with surprisingly little effort. The confidence that took a beating from years of criticism and betrayal is going to come back stronger than ever. You won't need to ask anyone for anything. People are going to start coming to you instead. Picture this. You're at home, relaxed, and suddenly a phone call comes in that changes everything. That call is going to be one of the biggest turning points of your life. What follows is going to bring real joy, the kind that brings happy tears to your family. The people who used to talk behind your back, who mocked every setback you had, are going to watch your rise with real envy, but they won't be able to touch it. Just keep your heart free of resentment toward anyone. What they've done will catch up with them on its own. That's simply how consequences work. Focus your energy on trust and on moving forward. At work or in business, expect a sudden new responsibility, a promotion, or a major deal. The kind that puts you somewhere most people only dream about. People who used to ignore you will start seeking you out for advice. Whatever respect you lost along the way is coming back many times over. You've endured a lot, and you've never wished harm on anyone in return. And that's exactly why things are about to shift so strongly in your favor. Get ready for real change. The tension at home is going to ease into genuine calm. Any distance or misunderstanding between family members is going to dissolve, and everyone is going to end up part of this new chapter together. A real sense of confidence and strength is settling into you, the kind that lets you face big challenges without flinching. Here's something worth paying attention to. Have you had any unusually vivid dreams lately? Maybe something that felt oddly significant, like someone showing you a clear path forward. If that's been happening, don't write it off as coincidence. Taurus tends to have unusually strong intuition, a kind of early warning system for what's coming. Trust it. Whatever quiet signal is coming through, it's pointing you toward good news. The prayers and hopes you thought were going unanswered have actually been heard, and things are starting to move in your favor. There's likely someone in your extended family or circle who has tried to hold on to money, property, or something rightfully yours. Someone who understood that if you ever got your financial footing, you wouldn't back down easily. They may have tried to keep you tangled up in disputes just to wear you down. But the tables are turning, and that situation is about to unravel in a way that traps them in their own scheme with no way out. Whatever was taken from you is coming back, and with real respect attached. This isn't random. It lines up with a genuine shift in your favor astrologically, one that's activating both your finances and your overall fortune. Expect success from places you'd already written off. Money may come back from an old loan, an old investment, or a source you'd completely forgotten about. One thing to be careful of, though. As your fortunes improve, some people who disappeared during your hard times may suddenly reappear, wanting back into your life. Be cautious here. Your biggest vulnerability has always been trusting people back too quickly. This time, lead with your head, not just your heart. This new chapter is meant for you and the people who actually stood by you, not for people showing up now that things are going well. You've probably asked yourself more than once why bad things keep happening to you when you've never wished harm on anyone. Here's the truth. You carry yourself with real integrity, and some people around you resent that because they know they'll never measure up to it. They've smiled to your face while working against you the whole time. Soon, the truth about one of these people is going to come out. Someone you considered a genuine ally is going to be revealed as one of your biggest obstacles. It might sting for a moment, but this isn't happening to hurt you. It's happening to finally free you from a relationship that was never real to begin with. A long-running property or family dispute, the kind that's been dragging on and stealing your sleep, is close to resolving fully in your favor. The people who stood firmly against you are going to come looking for a settlement instead. A real wave of financial relief is coming that erases years of tight budgets. Any lingering heaviness, unexplained fatigue, or low energy you've been dealing with is about to lift. It might have felt like something invisible was draining you, and in a sense, some of that tension really was coming from people who resented seeing you happy. But now, a real sense of protection surrounds you and your family. You're going to feel noticeably more energetic, and people are going to comment on how much brighter you look. Walking into your own home is going to feel calm and grounded instead of tense. The people who assumed you'd never accomplish much are about to be proven wrong for good. If you've been thinking about starting something new or waiting on a change at work, that moment has arrived. Expect an offer or opportunity that shifts the entire direction of your life. Colleagues or supervisors who overlooked your effort are going to start recognizing it openly. A new deal or new direction in your work is heading your way, one that gets you to a level you've only imagined, and the payoff may genuinely surprise you. You've probably felt a deep loneliness at times, like no one in the crowd around you really understands your pain without an agenda. That's about to change. A genuine, trustworthy person or friend is coming into your life soon, someone who will stand by you through the ups and downs like a real constant. You're also going to feel a new inner steadiness, a sense that something is quietly looking out for you and keeping real trouble at bay. Any worries about your children or younger siblings, their future, their education, their careers are about to ease. Obstacles in those areas are likely to resolve on their own. Expect some genuinely happy news or a celebration in your household soon. All the sacrifices you've made to keep your family together and happy are finally going to be repaid. Your family is going to recognize what you've given up for them and treat you with the respect you've long deserved. If you've been unfairly caught up in some legal or bureaucratic matter, the kind that seemed designed to keep you from ever getting a moment's peace, that's about to resolve in your favor. Anyone who tried to trap you in that situation is going to end up tangled in their own mess instead. Here's something important. When good things start happening quickly, it's tempting to tell everyone about your plans out of sheer excitement. Resist that instinct. Some people around you will smile along with your good news while quietly resenting it. If you share the details of a new plan, a business secret, or a financial matter with the wrong person, their envy could genuinely slow things down. Keep your progress quiet until it's fully locked in. Let your results speak for themselves once everything is finished. Family blessings, especially from parents or an elder in the household, are likely to help resolve something that's been stuck for a long time, and it may turn your home into a place of real celebration. If there's been a lingering, hard-to-diagnose health issue draining your time and money, real relief is coming. The right treatment, the right advice, or the right person is about to cross your path and turn things around quickly. You'll notice sharper focus, calmer thinking, and a real sense of renewed energy. Remember this, Taurus. Your heart is genuine, and you've never been dishonest in any relationship. But some people walked away from you exactly when you needed them most. And at the time, you probably blamed yourself. Here's the truth. Their leaving wasn't really about you. It was clearing space for something better. The people who hurt you and walked away are, in their own way, watching your rise now with real regret. Some may try to come back into your life with one excuse or another. You don't have to let them back in. Venus is the planet that rules Taurus, associated with comfort, love, and abundance, which is a good reminder that you were never meant to live a life of scraping by. For a while, difficult planetary influences cast a long shadow over your progress, and things that should have worked out kept falling apart at the worst moment. But that alignment has shifted. Your stalled plans are about to pick up real momentum. A major deal or order in your business could shift your finances almost overnight. If you're job hunting or hoping for a transfer, that offer may be closer than you think. Old debts that have kept you up at night are likely to resolve more easily than you expect, and people who owed you money may come forward on their own to settle up. Your standing in your community and among relatives is about to grow. People who once avoided you will start seeking your advice. Just remember, real, lasting protection now surrounds you and your family, and nothing your rivals attempt is going to change that. My dear Taurus, take these last few words to heart. Whatever darkness has hung over your life is clearing. A new chapter is dawning, brighter than before. Just remember, when real prosperity and success come your way, don't let it go to your head. Stay grounded. Never forget the people who stood by you during the hard times. Forgive the people who hurt you, if only for your own peace of mind. But you don't owe any of them their old place in your life back. This new journey ahead is full of genuine happiness, success, and peace of mind. Your unfinished dreams are close to being realized. Just keep trusting your own effort and the process. You are genuinely a rare kind of person, and that honesty is going to earn you real recognition. Don't worry about your rivals hearing about your success. Just keep moving forward on your own path. If this message spoke to something real in your life, share it with someone who needs to hear it today, and drop a comment letting me know which part hit closest to home. Take care of yourself, your health, and the people you love, and here's hoping every unfinished hope in your life finds its way to you soon.